Hi, I'm Albert and welcome to Allow Signal. This episode I'll be talking about how to choose your gaming monitor. The market has more options now than ever before and it can get quite confusing. And I've also realized that a gaming monitor that's good for me may not be good for you because everybody games differently. So let's move on to what important features to take note when looking for a gaming monitor for you. Here are all the important features before you consider buying a gaming monitor. From the resolution, size, to what type of panel is being used. Don't worry, I was also stunned like a vegetable the first time I saw this. Every time we consider what monitor to buy, we should always start by thinking about what is our comfortable viewing distance. How far do you normally sit from your screen? If you are a new buyer, where do you plan to put your computer? Then decide how far should the screen be from your face. That will determine what resolution and size best fit your most comfortable position away from the screen. I will go into more detail and then you should ask yourself what kind of games do you like to play? Do you like action games with fast pacing? Or do you like strategy games where you spend a bit more time thinking about your next move? Or maybe you like watching the game cinematics more than gameplay. Perhaps you're like me lah. I like to do everything. So I go fast paced and I also take time to see the cinematics. So let me move deeper into comfortable viewing distance. Here's a picture of my own setup. Personally, I sit about 55 cm from my monitors, so I picked a 27-inch 4K display for maximum viewing comfort. How did I come to this conclusion? Actually, there's a formula to choose your monitor size and resolution depending on how far you sit from your screen. Let me show you what I mean. To save you some time, here's a chart that includes the most common screen sizes and resolution and the recommended distances from the screen for maximum comfort. If you want to find out more, check out the links below. I've highlighted three resolution and screen sizes according to my personal viewing distance, which is 55 cm. I wanted a standard monitor, so the choices were between a 27 or 28-inch 4K display. If I wanted an ultra-wide monitor, it looks like a 34-inch 5120 by 2160 ultra-wide is also suitable for me. The main benefit for following this recommendation is reducing the strain on your eyes. This means you feel less tired when gaming and you should be able to stay in the zone longer. Now that you know this, let's look at what other features to consider. After the comfortable viewing distance, the next question we should ask ourselves is, what kind of gamer are you? What kind of games do you like to play? Do you like fast-paced games such as Fortnite, Overwatch, or Valorant? Or maybe you focus on visual games such as Horizon Zero Dawn, The Ascent, or even XCOM 2? Or are you a mix like me? Depending on the mood, sometimes I will play fast-paced games such as CSGO, and other times I enjoy visual games such as Cyberpunk 2077. Let's see what's suitable for you. There's a simple breakdown on what panel to choose based on your personal gaming style. So basically, if you're a speed type gamer, both TN and IPS have the best response times, is most suitable for you. If you prefer visual, either the VA or IPS panel gives the best visual quality. And if you're a mixed gamer like me, the clear choice definitely is IPS. You'll notice a simple trend here. IPS panels are suitable for all gamers, so it's no wonder that most gaming monitors use IPS because of its flexibility. So let's move on to color accuracy. After choosing the panel, the next question to ask yourself is, how much color accuracy do you need? This goes beyond gaming. What do you use the monitor for? Are you going to edit videos or photos? Are you going to use it to watch HDR movies? And with Windows 11 implementing Auto HDR, HDR is here to stay whether we like it or not. Do remember that a higher rating for color coverage and HDR lighting costs a lot more. Here's my recommendation based on what kind of gamer you are. If you're a fast gamer, you can be happy with 90% sRGB coverage and any monitor with basic HDR support to help you make your enemies easier to spot. As for visual gamers who like consuming HDR content, you should aim for at least a 99% sRGB coverage and around 85% DCI-P3 if you also do regular video or photo editing. And try for a HDR 600 monitor if it's in your budget. For mixed gamers, 99% sRGB and 65% DCI-P3 with HDR 400 is usually enough for a good overall experience. After deciding on color accuracy and your HDR rating, next we look at the refresh rate and response time of the monitor. For refresh rates, standard refresh usually is 60 Hz. Gaming monitors are usually 144 Hz and above. As for response time, most standard IPS monitors are around 5 milliseconds, while most gaming monitors are usually 1 millisecond or below. So which one should you choose? It really depends on what kind of gamer you are. If you're a very competitive, fast gamer, I would recommend 240 Hz and above with at least a 1 millisecond or lower response time. If you are a visual gamer, usually 60 Hz is enough with 5 milliseconds or better response time. Lastly, if you are a mixed gamer like me, 144 Hz is the sweet spot with response times of at least 2 milliseconds. And now, let's move on to the conclusion. Welcome to the TLDR and conclusion for this video. No matter how we game, most of us have a budget for gaming. So depending on what type of gamer you are, here are some tips on choosing a gaming monitor on a budget. Depending on your comfortable viewing distance and gaming preferences, here's how to decide which features you should prioritize lah. If you're a fast gamer, number one, I feel would be a comfortable viewing distance because that directly increases how long you can maintain your top performance during a match. Then next, you focus on your refresh rate and response time. To fit your budget, start by reducing the color accuracy, screen size, and lastly, consider reducing the resolution if you really need more speed. If you are a visual gamer, focus on maximum eye comfort, color accuracy, and HDR brightness. To fit your budget, start by reducing the refresh rate, the response time, and finally, if you have no choice, you downsize the monitor. If you're a mixed gamer like me, then of course, first get a comfortable viewing distance, then focus on your refresh rate and color accuracy. If you need to cut down, focus on reducing HDR brightness, response time, and the last option, you can still get a lower refresh rate instead. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in 4K 144Hz monitors, check out episode 1. And for those of you interested in budget 4K monitors, you can check out episode 2. Thank you, and I hope to have another comparison for you soon. Huh? Hold on, I think there's someone at the door.
A few moments later.
I wonder who it could be. Oh, looks like it's my next project.